So, here, we're going to save, and now we're going to have fun window shopping for the best weapons in the game. So, let's go for it. We're probably going to die of hunger on the way back home, but who cares? We got best weapons. So, we've entered the hidden mines, and let's test out some of the unpopular weapons first. First, we're going to talk with this guy, Hamidaron. I'm also going to read through the dialogue. Fair wind to you. What brings you to the mines of Aziz? Forgive me, I found a map to this location and traveled here to explore it. Who are you, and what are you and that crazy old man doing here? I've been called by many names over the years. I think you can call me Hamidaron. Yeah, that seems to fit well, doesn't it? What am I doing here? Well, I'm waiting for a customer. Are you a customer? Yes, it's because I have the Faces of Doom bug. There's nothing I can do. Yes, I guess if that is your name, it fits. I don't know if I'm a customer or not. What do you sell? Why, I sell the most amazing artifacts ever created by the hands of mortals, but so very few can perceive my wares. If you cannot see what I offer, then the time is not right for you and you should come back later. Okay, so we got a Rune Axe, a Rune Two-Handed Sword, a Rune Sword, Rune Glaive, and a Rune Bow. Let's take the Rune Glaive first and check it out. Okay, so we got the Strange Rune Glaive. Swing 52, thrust 23 piercing damage, weapon reach 244 and speed rating 83. Most likely I can use it as a lance, which is kind of shitty. Polearm, no shield. Can I just equip this now? I guess this is very good if you go for a foot soldier build. Also, it's long as fuck. Good. Next, let's go into the mine and upgrade this weapon. I'm not sure if I need to have it in my inventory or not. We'll find out now. The Aziz Hermit is the one who upgrades your weaponry. Eh? Come on over here. Don't dawdle now. Pick up your feet. Yes, yes, yes. A secret I shall tell you. Listen carefully. Ha! Ye hunt a quail, pluck it well. Trade it for the craft of a mortal man. Then return to me and we shall talk. Perhaps, yes, especially if you bring some wine. I like wine. Do not equip the item. Keep the item in the inventory for the time being. Secrets, hunting quail and wine. Crazy old fart, I have better things to do. Goodbye. Okay, so we're going to keep the weapon in the inventory to upgrade it. What kept you? Get lost. You have wine for me. Yes, here is some wine for you. Okay, that hit the spot. What do you have? Do you have anything else? I might. Take a look at my inventory. Items must be in the inventory, not equipped. Let me see what I can do. I can put one of the gemstones in your item socket. So, we can upgrade the armor and we can upgrade the glaive. So let's go with the glaive first, and afterwards we're going to upgrade the armor. Check the stats on that one. So we can go for Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald Rune Glaive. Let's try the Emerald one first, then Sapphire, then Ruby. Okay, so the Emerald Rune Glaive. 64 cutting damage. I should write these down, shouldn't I? Nah. That's okay. 64 cutting damage, 36 piercing damage, speed rating 103, weapon and reach 244. What changed? Oh wow, it looks pretty. It looks super pretty. Look at that. It's faster. It's definitely faster, and the damage definitely increased as well. Yeah, you can feel the speed. Look at that shit. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Alright, let's get out of here. Quit without saving. Load. Get back into it, and let's check the other aspects of the weapon. We're not going to read the dialogue again. I'm just going to go through everything and check out the other versions. Again, the Rune Glaive. Yeah, here's some drinks. And let's go for the Sapphire version next. Okay, the Sapphire Rune Glaive. This one's even faster. 123 speed rating. but it doesn't have as much damage. As you can see, it's just 54 cutting damage. Yes, I'll upload this part to YouTube. It's gonna be live. So, let's test this one out. Oh my good god, I'm a sucker for blue. So I kind of like this one better. Oh, the speed. Streaming. I'm full-time streaming. Hello. Okay, show me the stabby animation. Look at that shit. Okay, that's pretty much insane. Oh no, the horror. Spectre, the horror. Whatever shall you do? Yeah, it is weaker, but it's so fucking speedy. Right. Let's check the Ruby version now. Now go for it. Eat and then sleep. I'd like the glaive. Just to test that, check out the stats. 52 cutting damage, just 83 speed rating, so yeah, there were some decent improvements to it. Next up, we're gonna check the Ruby Strange Rune Glaive. This one's the red version. 54 piercing damage. So the Ruby converted the cutting damage on the swing to 54 piercing damage. So it practically made this weapon a armor killer. It just made it an armor killer. It's red, it's bloody, and it's sexy. Why will I have to restart the game after showing all of the weapons, Siggy? Because of memory leaks from reloading? I'm just gonna save it in another file, we'll see. So it's slower, but it can kill anything. This weapon can literally kill anything in one shot. Because of its ability. It's not as fast, but it can just kill everything. It happens, Siggy. It happens. We'll see. Maybe we're gonna get lucky. No idea what that is, James. We'll come back to the end. Next up, let's test out... Also, let's save as in a different file slot. We'll see if that's going to help out. And we're just going to reload that last one. Let's go for Ruin 2. We're just going to reload that last one afterwards, and hopefully that's not going to have memory leaks. Okay, okay. Now, let's check out the... Oh, a cocktail? Sure. Didn't know. Now let's check out the... Oh, restart the game, not the playthrough. Thank you, Siggy. Sure, I'll restart the game. I got scared a bit. Got scared a bit over there. Let's check out the... Do we go for the Rune Axe next? But we're still going to upgrade the armor. So armor provides us with 2 to head, 62 to body, 22 to leg armor, and it weights 27. It weights 27. As Siggy said, Harlaus, memory leaks cause your game to freeze in melee combat. Hi. Here's the wine, and please upgrade my mystical rune plate with emerald first. So the emerald rune plate, 9 to head armor, 73 to body, 32 to leg armor. It weighs just 20 and it requires 25 strength. So we can practically wear this right now. It's better than what we have. That's cool. Also, the Strange Rune Axe has a 45 cutting damage, 95 speed rating, and 98 weapon reach. And again, has bonus against shields. But wait, Richard, there's more. Hello, Arrogant. This mod is Prophecy of Pendor. It is nice. Now, let's check out the other upgrades. I'm just going to go talk directly to this guy. There's no point in taking the axe right now if we're just going to check out the armor set. Okay, sure. Sapphire. That was the one that I wanted to go for anyway. The Sapphire has lesser stats, Up 3.9.4.3. Nobody reads the stream name, seriously. Ah, the shield? Oh, shield's good. Is 3.9.4 out? Anyway, Sapphire Rune Plate just weighs 12, so it's no longer even considered heavy armor. It has lesser stats than the Emerald version, as you can see, just 7 to head armor, 70 to body armor, and 30 to leg armor. But it only requires 15 strength. So this is the best armor in the game for a low strength build. If you just want to go for 15 strength, we currently have 28 on our character. But yeah, you can wear this. It also makes you faster because it's a lighter piece of armor. As you can see, you know, weight's just 12. Encumbrance is just 36. While having that, encumbrance is 49. And yeah, that is correct, Siggy. It is great for a meta companion. It'll keep that companion alive. And now, let's go for the Ruby version. And check that shit out. So, the Ruby version. Ruby version will... So this is hands down the heaviest, well, heavy armor, 32 weight, but it gives the best stats. 11 to head armor, 75 to body armor, 34 to leg armor. And I think, Siggy, I'm not sure, can you upgrade this to lordly status? But yeah, that's the catch. It requires 35 strength, a whopping 35 strength. So you can't. No, this is the best stats you can get for this piece of armor. But it requires 35 strength. So if you just focus on a combat character, go for this piece of armor. But I guess the Emerald one, yeah, I'm with Richard on that one. I guess the Emerald one will be the one that you will go for if you don't focus on strength. I have 28 strength right now. I'd have to invest another 7 points into it to get that piece of armor. And really, my piece of armor is not really that far off, so it's really not worth an investment for me. If I really want this piece of armor, I would just go for the Emerald version. So, yeah. There you go. And yeah, as Shady Mike said, it's not really a massive difference from the light one. Good. So now that we checked out the armor set, let's check out the stats on the axe. Now, the one-handed axe. We're going to upgrade the one-handed axe here on out. Right, after we check out the Rune Axe, we're going to check out the Rune Two-Handed Sword, then the Rune Bow, and then at the end the Rune Sword, because I think I'm going to be going with the Rune Sword. So, I want the axe. It depends. Maybe something else will change my mind. The Strange Rune Axe, one-handed, 45 cutting. Cannot be used as a two-hander, right? Good. No, I cannot. Pretty fast, but you also need to take into consideration that I have 390 in my one-handed skills. So I'm also helping with the fastness of the weapon. With the fastness, with the speed of the weapon. Now let's upgrade it. First, we're going to upgrade it into the Emerald version, the Strange Rune Axe. So the Emerald version is a green, 52 cutting damage, speed rating is 100, weapon reach is 107. As you can see, it's faster. It's faster than the one before, and you need to keep in mind that Emerald is a balance between speed and damage. Sapphire is pure speed. Ruby is pure damage. Always keep that in mind, okay? Okay. So we saw Emerald. Let's see... speed now. Sapphire. This is going to be more of a weapon showcase episode, so I'm sorry about that, but it's pretty cool. So, Rune Axe, thank you very much. Let's go with Sapphire. Sapphire is the blue version. Just 45 cutting damage, so it brought that down a notch. But the speed rating is 130. Yeah, just window shopping. Choppy chop, motherfucker. Yep. Pretty choppy. And fast. Good. Now, let's check the Ruby version. I'm curious about the Ruby version. Also, remember, this has a bonus against shields, so the axe just breaks shields on impact, most likely. Probably not on impact, but pretty up there. Now, the Ruby version. And as I said, the Ruby version will give the best damage to it. Red, 45 piercing damage. So again, it converted the cutting damage to piercing. Oh, no, the army is just retarded right now. Speed rating just 92, weapon reach just 98, so really not that good. As you can see, it's the slowest among the bunch, but this one will go through enemies like a knife through butter. This one will just one shot. Just one shot. But with all of the power stride that you have by this time of the game, all of them should one-shot most enemies. I think the only thing that you won't be able to one-shot would be the Demonic Magnus or the Asp Vanguard, I'd say. Or some of their possessed zombie units. There. Next up, let's check out the two-handed sword. I guess two-shot, sure. Sure, why not? The Two-Hander. Runed two-handed sword. Let's check it out. The Syringe Rune two-handed sword has 55 cutting damage, 30 piercing damage, speed rating is 90, weapon reach is 158, so that is a long fucking sword. Look at that, boys. Alright, that's cool. Speed is not that bad, and remember, I don't have a lot of two-handed proficiency in this one. Good. Let's upgrade it. First off, we're going to upgrade it to the Emerald version, so the balanced version. There. So the Emerald version has 70 cutting damage, speed rating 110, weapon reach 158. Weapon reach did not modify itself, also it's green now. Damage went up, speed went up. Yeah, I would hold it like that too. That looks cool. Okay. Pretty fast. That's some high quality shit right there. It looks amazing. Okay. I know. It's similar to my penis. It's not similar to my penis. No. On the contrary. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the next one. It is a fucking sexy weapon. It is a fucking sexy weapon, I agree. For those who are doing a two-hander build, have sex with that sword. Just have sex with that sword. Alright, next up, two-handed sword. We're going to be going for the Sapphire version. Now, some people say that the Sapphire version is superior. Practically the speed version is superior to the Ruby version. We're going to test both out and check them out. Let's see. So, Sapphire version, yeah, it's the fast. Just 60 cutting damage, which is okay. As we noticed, we have 9 power strikes, so that shouldn't be a problem. Speed rating 135. Weapon reach the same. Ooh, pretty. Oh boy. Oh my good god. I think this is a slaughterhouse in a siege. Just pure, unadulterated slaughter. And remember, I have only 207 two-handed weapon proficiency. Imagine if you had that on 400 on a pure two-handed character. Just insane. Just insane. Yep. I practically so with the side swing, you practically become Garen from League of Legends. It's like you're spinning. Okay. That was it for that one. Let's check out the Ruby version. Sonic the Two-Handed, I guess. Two-handed, please. Thank you. It's also goddamn blue. And for you, good sir, please give me the Ruby version. Okay, Ruby version it is. Red Sword, 60 piercing damage. I think you can one-shot Demonic Magnus with this one. I think you can one-shot them too with this one. Piercing damage, speed rating just 90, so it is much slower than its other brothers. It's red, it's delicious. Might look great on an evil character, maybe, for role-playing purposes. As you can see, you can tell the speed difference. Weapon reach is 158 for all of them, Elder James. It's the longest two-handed weapon in the game. It's slow, but what it hits, it kills. I'm gonna say this. What it hits, it kills. It's not gonna go through shields, though. It might destroy a shield in 1 or 2 swings, but it's not gonna go through it. So, yeah. Okay. I would say go for the speedy one. Go for the Sapphire. Oh yeah, some spears are shorter. I guess so, James. I guess so. But I would go for the speed one. I think I would go for the speed one. Even if you don't one-shot with a speed one, there's a second swing coming in the next half of a second. So wouldn't really matter in that scenario, right? Ah, she's gonna be like, put that inside me, please. Nope, never mind. We're not. That was a dark joke. Sorry. Now, let's check out your video with the Sapphire weapon. Good for you, man. Good for you. Advertise that shit. Now, let's check out the bow. The bow. Oh, please. I don't have any arrows. I don't have any arrows for it. No! And I don't have the power draw required to shoot it anyway. That's... Well, I never specialized that character in that direction, so I guess you're just going to look at its stats. So the Syringe Rune Bow, 38 piercing damage, accuracy 88, 94 speed rating, missile speed 85. Good for you, Spectre. Not a bad stat. Let's check the Sapphire version. Sorry, the Emerald version first. Emerald version. Emerald version requires power draw 7. Accuracy is 98, speed rating 85, 39 piercing damage. Missile speed 92. Is this... I guess this is the machine gun version? Is this a machine gun version or the sniper version? What do you guys think? Machine gun or sniper version? It's one of the two. I think this is the sniper version. I think this has the most accuracy, 98. And the rest of them have less accuracy, but more speed and stuff like that. Yeah. Sapphire's the machine gun. Okay, so this is it for Emerald. Load. Yeah, Emerald is sniper, Sapphire's machine gun. I'm going to show you the machine gun next. So, hi. Rune Bear. Give me the Rune Bear. Here's the wine. And give me the sapphire. Alright, so sapphire. The Sapphire Rune Bow has 42 piercing damage, so more damage, just 93 accuracy, but its speed rating is 124, so bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I guess the ruby is a rocket launcher. King Harlos, I'm going to explain right now what each one of the bows is good for. Each one of the bows is good for. The Sapphire Rune Bow, I guess, is very good in close quarter combat. So if you're, I guess, in a siege, would be good. Or if you are on a foot archer character, and you always get in... Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, yes. That Sigi is correct. Sapphire version would be amazing in siege defense. The Ruby version, which is the goddamn cannon of the bows, it's going to be good on a general purpose foot archer. General purpose foot archer. And, interestingly enough, the Emerald version, the Sniper version, is very good for mounted archer builds. It's simply superior because you have better accuracy. We all know that there's a problem with accuracy when you're on horseback. So having the Emerald Rune Bow, the better sniper, simply is better if for a mounted character. Sure, or as I said, Siggy, a mounted character. I would say that the Ruby Rune Bow is better in a siege offense. You just one-shot everything in a siege. So just 92 accuracy, 94 speed rating, but that damage is 50 piercing. So that will one-shot. It'll one-shot stuff, most likely. Now that I'm looking at it, maybe not. I don't know, if I were me, and I usually go for mounted builds, I would probably go for the Emerald version. It's simply the missile speed. I guess it scales better for weapons. Goodbye, Spectre. Have some nice sleep. Yeah, it does one-shot everything. So yeah, if I were a foot archer, I'd go for this Ruby Rune Bow, most likely. Be cool. Yeah, it is. But it's still damn strong. But as you see, there is no best. You know, there's no best. We can't simply declare that Emerald is the best out of the three, or Sapphire is the best out of the three, or something like that. They all have their niche uses. So it all depends on the scenario that you're in or the situation that you're in. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, exactly. All of them are situational. But I really have to say, I don't see a scenario where the Rune Glaive is superior to the two-handed sword or the one-handed sword. I don't know. Maybe if you're going to go for a pure polearm build, but I don't see the Rune Glaive having a lot of cool shit. No, that would be stupid, Elder James. Maybe go for 2 weapons at the most. If you're on a solo groups of infantry, the Rune Glaive is better because of its reach. I guess you will definitely need a big pile of athletics if you want to make that Rune Glaive work. So let's go for the Rune Sword next. And I think we're going to be sticking with the Rune Sword. So the Syringe Rune Sword is 45 cutting damage, 28 piercing, speed rating 98, weapon reach 105. That's a pretty good weapon as it is. And especially since we have our one-handed proficiency 390. There. So let's upgrade it to the Emerald version first. Yeah, that's kind of correct. So the two-handed sword might be superior. So, Emerald version. The Emerald Rune Sword. Again, this is the balance. This gives you both damage and speed. Weapon reach has been increased as well. As you can see, it's 115 now. Speed rating is 105. 52 cutting damage, 34 pierce. That's also green. Pretty fast. Pretty fast as it is. Okay. Shit. That lady stabs. Next up, let's check the speed version. The speed version. Yeah, Emerald in all such scenarios will give you both damage and speed. That's the balanced version of all. Sapphire will always give you speed, and Ruby will always give you damage, and most likely convert the type of damage from cutting to piercing. Alright, so now let's go for the Sapphire version. So this is the speed version. The blue one, 45 cutting damage, weapon reach just 110, but speed rating 138. And it's also blue. Oh god. Oh my good god. Sashimi. Look at that stab speed. A person has been stabbed in the chest 75 times in just 1 minute. Almost as fast as King Harlos with his butter in bed. Jesus. 45 cutting. Well. Okay, let's check the Ruby version. I think everybody's going to be admiring my speed. So, Rune Sword and Ruby version. Okay. The Ruby Rune Sword. 45 piercing damage. Again, it has the potential of one-shotting anything. 95 speed rating, weapon reach just 100. Pardon, just 105. This is the weapon that I used in my last playthrough. Speed, as you can see, is the slowest among them, but it also has the one-shot potential. Yeah, nothing really impressive, and I also have a lot of one-handed proficiency. I think we're going to go with the speed one, right? We're going to go with the speed sword. What do you guys think? Yeah, let's decide. While the game restarts, because we do have to restart, what are we going to be going for? Which weapon shall we choose? Yeah, pretty much. Speed sword or witch axe would you recommend, Siggy? Hello, Ketamoose. Welcome to the inn. I know there's one axe, Siggy. I'm okay. I'm okay with whichever. I'm okay with whichever, Thorn. Okay, that seems the majority is going for the speed. So let's go with the speed sword. The axe looks good for a foot character. I would definitely go for the axe if I had a foot soldier. But since I'm on horseback, I'd like some range as well. So most likely I'm going to go for the Sapphire one-handed sword. Yeah, I guess the axe would be better if you're a foot soldier build. You know, no horse. I would probably go for the axe in that situation. Would you guys tend to agree? Because as a foot soldier, you don't really need the reach. You want to get in close and personal and just kill as many people as possible. Especially against people with longer reach. Use a practice sword for the rest of the game. Okay, James is correct. We should do that. I have decided. Yeah. Fuck this shit. But no, in all seriousness, we are going to go for the Sapphire one-handed sword. You would go for the two-handed Sapphire two-hander and teleport behind enemies? Sure. I guess that's one way of doing it. So, let's get in here and grab ourselves the sword. That, it's not the best sword, but it's the best sword for our current situation. Because we're a mounted soldier, we will go for the Sapphire Rune Sword. So, Rune Sword, Sapphire version. Baby. Oh, I'm gonna have fun with the sword. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this one. Richard, thank you for subscribing, my man. Really goddamn appreciate it. Which version is best for a companion? It depends on the type of soldier you have, Shady Mike. For example, if you have a unit that is on mounted, a mounted unit like Sir Roland, then most likely the sword that I'm utilizing is better for him. If he is a foot archer, of course, we're going to give him the Rune Bow. If he is focused on just wrecking people's shit, we might just give him the two-hander sword. If he's an intellect companion, might be a good idea to give him the armor, as he suggested. So yeah, each with their own. Thank you, Richard. You did some testing around months ago, and what did your testing suggest, my man? There. You wonder if anybody wants the mystical rune plate. I should check out. Also, I can't take on the Jatu army right now. No, we don't want to take it on right now. Stop it, Jatu army. Stop it. Ketamoose, thank you for becoming a follower, my man, and welcome to Hit Point Inn. My name is Raval. I'll be your bartender, and I really hope you enjoy your stay. Drinks are on me today. What were those other options of the 3 gem colors? Oh, those were to upgrade my mystical rune plate, Elder James. We already went through the mystical rune plate stats. And we've practically decided that if you have at least 25 strength, go for the emerald version. If you have just less than 25, go for the sapphire version or something like that. So you found out that the ruby bow is superior to the others while in the hands of an AI. Okay. Do I use radio voice in real life? This is my normal voice, Ketamoose. So, yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do use my radio voice. Another Jatu army with 1,840 fucking 7 prisoners. Okay. Okay, it's time to we break the knees of the Jatu. I think that's what we're going to be going for. Damn, Richard. Thank you for gifting a sub, my man. And I guess, King Carlos, thank you for subscribing to my channel. It would be kind of insane, Shady Mike. So, the idea here will be us to go to Shieldstorm Keep. We're going to call it in a campaign right now, so we give time to the boys to gather. Then we're going to go on a massive Jatu witch hunt. We're just going to destroy the Jatu up. Like it's nobody's goddamn business. Oh yeah, we're going for that Jatu blood. I think this is also a good way to just beef up my boys. Just beef up the boys. 75 Legionnaires should be enough to take those guys on. No, I didn't get the armor. We went for the Sapphire Rune Sword. I received the armor for the Noldor tournament, but I'm going to give the armor to one of the boys. So camp, manage my party's inventory, access the item pool. Put the armor in and see if any of the boys wants to equip it. Sir Roland equipped the mystical rune plate. That's perfect. We're going to keep the Imperial Radiant crossplate. Maybe we're going to give it to Bodis or to Freddy a little bit later on. Welcome to Radio Hit Point Inn, when your favorite song will be played. We'll be right back after a short break. Was that good? Stay tuned on Radio Hit Point Inn. Okay, Lord Varius is the first to answer the call of the military campaign. Oh, that's the radio voice. I see. No, I don't use it in normal life. Only when I want to get my way. Interestingly enough, when I use that in real life, when I use the radio voice in real life at a store or something, I say, I want a pack of cigarettes or a pack of something for free. Ladies will tend to give it to me. No, I never use it with the wife. She finds my radio voice incredibly corny. Ma'am, I understand you cannot give me donuts for free, but I ask you to reconsider. Look into my eyes and listen to my beautiful singing voice. Interestingly enough, ironically, I have a horrible singing voice. I don't. No, I smoked in the past. Who knows? It was just the first example that came to mind. I quit smoking 2 years ago. No, I just don't care for them anymore, Siggy. I don't care for the Noldor tournaments anymore. There's nothing they can offer me. We've already took the West weapon in the game. I guess with the rest of the qualis gems, we're either going to create new chapter houses of my United Order in other castles, or we're simply going to find Phineas the Digit and just keep on pumping stats on my character. I will, Richard. Put the Imperial Radiant Cross thingamajig here, and we definitely need food. We need food. Kitamoose, it depends on what we're in the mood. Some people play Pendor, some people play Perisno, some people play Nova Ethos, some are going with Viking Conquest, some are playing Florus, some are playing the base game, native, because they're on console or something. It depends. I play 4 mods a week. Well, 3 mods. It depends what gets voted on the variety stream day. But yeah, it's what you're preferring in that one time. Yeah, Perisno, Pendor, Gikokujo, oh, and native. So yeah, just 3 mods. Sorry. You just have to put the folder in the modules folder, and that's it. Or just use the Steam Workshop, and Steam's going to do it for you. Really not that complicated, my man. Really not that complicated. Every time they see the word War Room, you're reminded of that movie with Peter Sellers. Gentlemen, please, no fighting. This is the War Room. That's kind of cool. You're downloading the game again? You need a fix of A World of Ice and Fire. Sure. Each with their own, my man. So, let's go northeastwards to face the Jatu in glorious fucking combat. Not instead of a file, just put it in the modules folder. How do I have so many troops in my fief? You talk with the... In Prophecy of Pendor, there's an option to talk with the quartermaster to send the recruiters around to grab fresh recruits for your fiefs. That's why I have so many soldiers in my fiefs currently. No, it really doesn't kill my wages. The first Jatu army is on the horizon. He's following me. He's following Lord Varius now. Let's fight them. Yes, he passively trains soldiers as well. Carlos, if he had attacks inefficiency, then that would kill him. Probably. Like all features implemented in Perisno, while in Pendor, you have to tweak your game. Okay. I know, Shady Mike. I will. Okay, so 505, because we have Lord Varius on our side, against their 717. Let's go. Hopefully we have a hill on our side. Okay, we have several hills. Perfect. Not really that good of a map, but it should suffice for a few waves. We're really not interested in anything. We just need to kill them with as minimal casualties as possible. And we'll see where we go from there. Well, these guys should just charge in. You didn't like Perisno at first, then it grew on you a lot. I'm glad to hear it, Yappy. I'm glad to hear that you like it now. Hopefully we were also helping with the fact that it grew on you. We'll see, Thorn, we'll see. Enemy is forming lines. Interesting. It just doesn't transfer. I don't know, your PC is weird. Why not just manually put the folder, the mods in the module folder yourself? You can also do that. Listen, Richard, if you stay until the end of the stream, if you have time, of course, I'm going to show you how to put, you know, mods into Mountain Blade, okay? I know they'll blank it out, Thorn. I'm going to retreat before they actually do enough damage. Too much RNG with qualis gems, even with 10 prisoner management and that feature that removes ammo upon sally outs. Oh, so that's what you're taking out? Alright, man. Each with their own. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Richard. Type in the chat exclamation point Discord, and you're going to receive a link to it. Oh, no, we're not going to go screen share. I'm just going to show it how to do it, and you'll be fine. I get plenty with just prisoner management 6. I've been capturing a lot of soldiers. Alright, they're going to charge in now. Should be okay, Richard. Should be okay. Come on, guys. Cavalry Charge. Go and kill. Go and kill some. Infantry, get ready to engage. Engage. Alright, we have this thing. Okay, let's mow some enemies. Oh my good god, 148 damage. What? 111. Get off me, boy. 96 while standing still. Fuck. I can attack around 3 times before the body hits the ground. Wait, did we just go through all of their jet? Oh, wow. Infantry, reposition here. Archers, move forward a bit, just so you're facing down. Import Arcanus into your game. No, thank you. I'm good. I got enough beefy boys to deal with whatever we're facing. You fought your first army the other day, non-unique, mismounted army, 898 enemies, ran into them by mistake. Some dude helped you out, 300 of us. Squeaked out a win barely. Of course, you and the other lords lost almost all your men. Ground was covered with bodies at the end, but we were able to replenish from all of the freed prisoners. Yeah, I feel you, man, I feel you. That's usually what happens. Even when you had 10, which is 9% capture chance, around 60% of the unique spawn leaders managed to escape, so you just increased the chance by 10. I see, Siggy. It's okay. You simply had bad RNG, my man. You simply had bad RNG. For example, I had incredibly bad RNG in all of my Noldor tournaments. Not one of them gave me a qualis gem. Not one gave me a qualis gem. Which is just horrible. It's a horrible feeling. Yeah. So, RNG was bad. Infantry charge. Seriously? My, horsey, get out of the way. Okay, infs, regroup. Is that a mismounted? Where are their troops? Where are their massive Jatu destruction, boys? Oh, I didn't go and kill that guy because he blocked with his shield, but I still killed his horse. I practically one-shot horses now. Just gonna get these boys off a bit. Off of their high horse, if you know what I mean. It doesn't one-shot people, but it does. Oh god. It's fucking beautiful like that. It kills. It does kill. I mean, with retreating and plenty of archers, you could win with 200 troops under James. Yep. The Noldor were trolling me? Yeah, they were. It's only 10% for qualis gem now. Oh, that kind of explains it. That kind of explains it. It is stupid fast. It's incredibly stupid fast. I also think it's incredibly light. We're going to retreat here. Yeah, we're going to re-engage. Lost 10 men. My allies lost 6. They lost 227. Yeah, we good. I kind of don't like this map. Let's go for another one. Let's see if this will do. You remember getting 5 gems in a row at the end of the game, when you just hoped for some lordly armor. Good for you, Ziggy. You see, all of your luck kept piling up at the end game, instead of when you wanted to capture unique spawns. A strategy you didn't realize was an option until you were watching Rev's playthrough on YouTube. It just never occurred to you that you could just retreat and return. Oh, well, I'm glad to be of service, James. Oh yeah, we definitely got this in the bag. Definitely. It's ours for the taking. Yeah. Players that are new to the game tend to just charge in. That is correct. I've seen a tendency in doing that. And I perfectly understand why. For example, currently in my native playthrough, we have a... the majority of my army is cavalry, so it's my best interest to just charge everybody in to get the enemies killed as fast as possible. Ever thought about a green screen? I'm too small for a green screen, my man. Once I start making some money out of Twitch and YouTube, might go for a green screen. But is it bothering you guys that much that you can see my room? Battle starts at 0.000 milliseconds later. It is charge. Yeah, you don't even have to order them anything. They just charge in automatically. That's a Kier Guard. Seriously? A fucking Kier Guard? What's with the Ravenstern soldiers? Did we already go through their Jatu? Interesting. Hello, Captain Luffy. Welcome back to the end, man. How else would one learn aside from charging forth with great prejudice? I guess. Oh, retreat and re-engage is more abusing than strategy? I guess you're correct, Siggy. I guess you're correct. But you do receive the penalty of not receiving the full amount of renown, and not receiving the full amount of loot if you keep on retreating and re-engaging. Is that balanced? Is that an acceptable penalty, or you should be penalized? Penalized? I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce that. I'm gonna pronounce it penalized for the comedic effect. You should be more penalized, like when retreating from a siege in Pendor. Almost 7 hours in Warband, and you never thought this isn't going well. I should retreat and charge again. It's okay, man. It's okay. Each with their own strategies. sunlight and my vampirism is not compatible. I think most people's vampirism is not compatible with sunlight. But I'm okay. I'm okay. I like sitting at the sun. As long as the sun doesn't go directly into my eyes or in my monitor, thus making me blind. Losing 50 top tier and later on trying to replenish them gets boring pretty quick. I guess. You could implement features that simply cancel progress of the battle if you retreat too early. I guess that'd be okay. Also, I feel like we're not fighting against Jatu anymore. We're just not facing Jatu. They're just mercenaries and other soldiers. Look, that's a... Is that a Swadian? No, that's Empire, Sarleon. This is a Sarleon archer line. What the flying fuck? I think I've reached my end here. Holy shit. We're just hacking and slashing away, boys. I could just take on this entire archer line on my own with this sword. It's fucking insane. There. What happened to the whole chat interaction with the viewers when you get bigger? We're just poking... What happens? I'm gonna try and interact with as many of you as I can, my man, but inevitably I'm gonna miss some messages. That is correct, Richard. That is correct. But I am gonna try and talk with you as much as possible, like I usually do. Will that suffice for an answer, Richard? Yes, I ran out of power. I think I'm going to let the boys keep on charging in this time around. They should, in theory, be able to handle whatever reserves are left. But yeah, inevitably I will miss messages. Simply because I need to focus on the game as well. Because if I don't focus on the game, as you just saw, someone will unplug the blending machine. Fight against high-tier Sarleon soldiers, halberdiers and shit. Maybe it's a good idea to retreat and re-engage. How are the losses? The losses are okay. Okay, keep on going, guys. Keep on going, because the fact of the matter is, we are going to replenish our soldiers with their prisoner train. Up the ass. Up the goddamn a-hole. Alright, what are we looking at? I'm not even sure how many soldiers they have left. They were around 400. I think this is going to be their last 100. Maybe another wave after these. Oh my good god. What is that archer line? You know what? I'm going to retreat. I'm just going to retreat. Fuck that. You'll get big at age 85 when Bannerlord comes out. How else? But I can't do that, man. I can't do that, and I need to get big faster. Whatever. I'm just gonna carry on. So we lost 5 men, allies lost 12, enemies lost a few. Oh, so they still have 187. That should be okay. This is gonna be an okay location. I think it's going to be cleanup. But they did have some decent Sarleon soldiers in there. Jatu has been playing around Marleon, it seems, or Laria.